What's the word, everybody? It's your boy Melly Mel, aka Tress, alongside Fab and Blaze, and this is Wavestarterzpodcast Ep10. Today's topic, all things trending. We're definitely going to get into the conversation, but before we do, please subscribe to these platforms: Anchor, Breaker, Radiopublic, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Also follow us on Instagram at Wavestarterzpodcast, on YouTube, Wavestarterzpodcast, and on Facebook, Wavestarter516. Fabo!
What's good, fellas?
Ain't no
The other day, you know how I go.
Blaze, what it do?
Son, it's been a lot going on.
Too much.
I don't even know where to
Way
start.
too much.
I do know where to start, but being that we just got into it on our last episode, we're going to pick up with Will and Jada's entanglement.
Bruh. Will and Jada, Jada and Will. Right? Now, the females got to take the big L for this one. I don't care what y'all say, because at the end of the day, if it was Will, they would have been going super hard. We never would have heard the last of it. So take y'all L. Now, Will Smith, a good man, going out getting the biggest bag that he can for his family.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boys for Life, Aladdin, doing all of this stuff, bringing back the biggest bag to the table. You got your wife, 2 kids with your wife. While you out getting the bag to bring back to the table, this wife, because she can't be my wife. I don't know. Will, he's a good man for even keeping this. He's a good man. He's a good man. But can't be my wife after this. You're sleeping with our son's friend.
That's crazy, man.
You're sleeping with our son's friend?
Not only that,
Come on.
He was there because he needed help. Mentally, he was on a downslide.
What if he ain't need help? He just plotting on Jada.
That'd be an ill-ass plot.
He was plotting on Jada. He came there acting like he had a little mental issue.
That's the ultimate.
Acting like he had the mental issue, bruh.
That's an ill plot.
Because when he confessed that he did it, he talking about an album release and all of this shit like that. So
come on, you see how it go?
You know how that go, man. Controversy sells, right?
Controversy sells. Now,
maybe.
Look, I don't know if y'all knew, but this been going on. I've been heard about this, but now it's in the spotlight. He did the interview. I swear to God, I've been knew about this.
About them two sleeping together.
Yes, it was leaked sometime last year.
Yeah, sometime.
But now he did the
I never knew that.
The interview with Angela Yee, and now everything is out there.
So why is it a big deal now?
Because
everything's
a big deal now.
When it first came out, it was just sort of like a rumor, but it wasn't solidified yet. But he solidified it with Angela Yee interview.
I ain't heard about that shit till now.
Will got to go through this.
Hold on. Then she at the red table talking about she just wanted to feel good.
Yo.
How does that make you feel as Will Smith going out getting the big bag, working hard for your family?
It's not even that she said she wanted to feel good. It's how she said the shit. I just
how she said it.
Feel good, and he made me feel good. Ooh. And he's just sitting there like,
I would have got up, bro, and walked out. Red table talk done.
That red table would have been red table for real, because her blood would have been on that.
All right, see,
nah, son, you're not telling me.
Blaze does not have anything to do with the views of Wavestarter Podcast.
Son, this is me. Listen, because I'm looking at it. You brought a nigga in your crib that you're supposed to be helping mentally.
She's finally helped him.
Your son's friend. Don't forget that.
My son, Matthew's friend, in the crib. Now he's smashing shorty, and I'm out. Nah, son. And you sitting there with your legs folded.
Hard working man.
You sitting there with your legs folded, telling me I wanted to feel good. He made me feel so good.
AKA, I wanted my backbone. That's what she said.
Hard working, faithful man.
Crazy.
Nah.
Hard working, faithful man.
That goes to show, man. You cannot.
She wanted her backbone.
By the young boy.
In
his prime.
They cannot be pleased. And not only that, she also said that she she gets a kick or I guess turned on by helping people. So my thing is, if he came there with mental issues, you smashed him, left him, that fucks up his mind even more.
The cougar
because
put the cougar Joan on him.
Now she like
Jada, she's one of the most beautiful women on earth. Black melanin. Yeah. Now there's not beautiful after I know. I definitely wanted to smash at one point. She was a little crush on, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. But to know that you smashed Jada and then she dipped on you, life. You done. I think now he's even more fucked up in the head than he was before.
Right.
Because he also said on the interview.
Unquote, we don't know, man.
Nah, he said on the interview that even though it's done, he feels good. If his life was to end now, he feels good that he found that kind of love that he'll never find again.
I'm done.
So he knows it's a wrap.
Yeah. Podcast over, man.
He know,
the cougar messed up his life, man.
I don't know what was the point of that, son.
What?
I feel bad for Will.
Wait, hold on, because I didn't see that. He said that if he died today,
he said if I died today, I know that I experienced a love that I'm not gonna ever feel again.
That's it. She messed up.
You know what I mean?
She snatched his soul, son. That was it.
Literally, because
she messed up his life, yo.
But it's crazy. Will got to go through this. He had to go to Pac. That's 2 niggas, man. 2 big niggas, boy. Pause.
All right, see, the Pac thing is like, okay. You know what I mean?
Ain't no real proof behind the Pac joint, though.
No, she said that Pac.
Okay.
I guess they was messing with each other, but our son's friend.
How does the kids feel about that?
Blaze, if you was Will, and your wife was Jada, and she confessed all of this red table talk
at the crib.
What would happen? What would you do after this? What's happening after this? Is it a divorce? You leaving her? Like you staying with her? What?
All right, she will be done because one, the kids are grown now, so I don't really gotta be dealing with her for the sake of the kids.
Facts.
She could go her way, I could go mine. She's a celebrity like me. You could go your way, I'll go mine. That's it. I'm not gonna be bothered with the bullshit. Like anything after that will be considered petty because he did say that I'm gonna get you back.
He did say that. So, you can't fight fire with fire. That's whack.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you can. You gotta.
That's
hotter flame. You gotta have a hotter flame.
That's whack. That's whack. Yo, Fab, what would you do? You Will Smith, Jada Pinkett brings you to the red table, tells you that she was in an entanglement with August Alsina.
I would think the worst in my mind, like the worst shit I could do, but then I know it's not gonna prove nothing.
So would you just leave? That's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. Like I'm not gonna stress myself. I'm not gonna argue. I'm just gonna dip out. We're gonna get this divorce.
Look how she presented.
But if I was petty, we doing 3 UFC rounds, my nigga, and then
yo, that's wild. Yo, I know y'all been checking out the versus battle. The last versus battle was definitely crazy. With I could say all of our favorites is Jada, Fab, definitely on our top 5 lists. Who y'all had in that? Who y'all had winning that? Even though it's not really like a winning thing, it's for the culture.
It was Kiss. It was
hands down. There, that's it. Landslide or what?
Kiss won because Fab took a different approach. He chose to battle Kiss verse for verse. Kiss has the best verses in the world.
Not only that, Kiss was battling Fab with the female joints that Fab was playing.
Kiss was prepared. As soon as he played that female song, Kiss was like, yo, he told his DJ, he's like, yo, didn't I tell you he was going to do that? We're going to stick with the plan. Nigga was drunk off his ass, beat that
drunk
nigga,
off his ass. This nigga still playing his commercial shit. Fab was still playing his commercial shit. He said, yo, we going to stay in the trenches on him. He wasn't letting up.
He knew.
He wasn't letting up. That was a good ass. I mean, it was good to see both of them, but definitely Jada.
He kept it very entertaining. He kept it very entertaining.
Very entertaining. So now, coming up this Wednesday, we got DMX versus Snoop Dogg, the battle of the big dogs.
Battle of the dogs.
Who y'all got, man?
I'm gonna say Snoop on that one. The reason I say Snoop, Snoop been out for so long. Yeah. If you think about it, he got his own albums. He got songs on Dr. Dre's joints, on the Chronics, and then he left Dre for a little bit. Went to No Limit.
He was with No Limit, right?
Yeah. He got mad albums on No Limit and mad hit songs. Just another nigga. Right. For my nigga.
Yeah, man.
What? It's about to be over.
Man. So no hope for DMX though? Like,
nah, DMX. I think DMX gonna win. I think DMX.
Nah, DMX got.
Oh, you got DMX?
Hell yeah, I got the nigga. What? I got. People are going with Snoop because of his longevity.
No, not only that, Snoop got hits.
Right, he does. So does DMX.
And
yeah, but
they only need 20 of them joints though. So,
but does DMX have enough hits to? All right, yes, the whole first DMX album.
What and then come on, don't
Rough Riders Volume 1.
Don't count out the dog like that, man.
Mean.
This is gonna be crazy. I hope that DMX is completely sober for this one.
You know what I feel?
He is.
I'm gonna call it early.
I went to the last concert.
My bad, fam. I'm gonna call this early because DMX knows how to freestyle very well, and so does Snoop Dogg. So what if they start freestyling for real? Because it's for entertainment. So if they start freestyling, that's gonna be lit too.
That'd be cool. I know Snoop's definitely gonna be high. That goes hands down. Please, DMX, don't drink, man. Don't do nothing. Just be.
Nah, he gonna be good. Because I went to his concert when he first got out of jail in New York, in the city. That shit.
How was it?
It's fire.
Yeah. Yo,
I gotta go to X concert.
Was the performance up to your expectations?
Yes.
Okay.
He had me hyped, son. He was jumping, talking to joints, and
he did the growl before he came out. Like he did the dog growl word.
Everybody was hyped, son. Man. But I ain't gonna lie, my man was late. An hour late.
An hour.
Yeah, people was getting tight. People was getting tight, but he came on and put on a show though.
So let's hope that. I mean, I know that this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one.
If they in the same room, it's gonna be even better. Like how Kiss.
Yeah, they are. I think they are. That's
I think they're trying to have it like that now. Just because they're trying to have
the internet Wi-Fi shit.
Yeah, so they're trying to have everybody in the
sound
same
quality. Yeah,
so that'll
be good. I'm definitely hyped for that because they definitely both in my top 20. So. Both legends in their own
big time
regard. So
big time legends.
That's gonna be a goodie.
I just want somebody to just put Banks on the fucking verses and play his
Banks versus who though?
Who's? But what does Banks even have to go be versing?
All his mixtapes, man. Mixtape joints.
That's a lot of people don't know his mixtapes.
But that's
he got a couple commercial joints
it's only albums they doing. They didn't do no mixtapes.
Got you. All right.
We gonna play I'm So Fly and then what?
That's it.
I'm a warrior.
I'm a warrior.
That's it.
You ain't getting no burn with that. The Avant joint for the ladies. What else?
That's it.
Slow. That's only 3 out of 20. You need 20.
Slow motion.
So if I know the 50 and T.I. shit not gonna go down, so 50 and Eminem will be good.
Fifth ain't having no smoke with T.I., son. That nigga, he on some real beef shit time.
Who?
Fifth, he's not responding in the sense of I'll verse you. He's bringing up old shit about the nigga snitching and 1-800 call the police type of shit for T.I.
Yo, that's 50. That's 50 for you, man. That's 50 for you, man.
He's horrible, son.
Yeah, hell yeah. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez. They got caught up. Tory Lanez gets caught with a gun. Megan Thee Stallion suffered gunshot wounds to the leg. We don't know who shot Megan Thee Stallion. Supposedly, Megan Thee Stallion's DJ claims that Tory Lanez shot her. He tweeted at Tory Lanez, "Count your fucking days."
What?
Yep.
We don't know what's going on.
Bodyguard said the same thing last night.
So hold on. Tory and Megan Thee Stallion is dating?
They was just hanging out. They supposedly just hanging out.
Yeah, them two hanging out at a pool party. Kylie Jenner was there, but I don't know what happened to her. I guess she did. They was in the car. Next thing you know.
So what happened for him to pull her ham out? Nothing.
They said she wasn't. He didn't want her to leave or some shit.
Because I didn't hear about none of this. Only thing I heard about Tory Lanez was because he was like 5'1" and 120 pounds or some shit like that. That was
the whole internet is memeing this guy's height and weight.
Oh man, son.
They put a video of him.
Maybe Megan Thee Stallion swung on that nigga. He felt threatened. I don't know.
Yeah, because she is like 6'2".
6'2" and like 200.
Yeah.
Act out the ratchet like. Who's the little nigga now?
so she suffered gunshot wounds to the leg. She's good though.
Okay.
She said that she's blessed to be alive and she's trying to protect her energy. She just can't wait to go back and start doing music.
That's good.
There's more details to come with that story because that story is definitely
ongoing.
Nick Cannon.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
My man Nick, man.
Nick Cannon gets fired, wilding out, gets canceled. He had some choice words to say.
Some anti-Semitic.
Man, that shit wasn't anti-Semitic anything, man. That shit was.
It was the truth.
Straight to the point. It was the truth. He didn't say no lies. All he said is white people are savages, which they are. I don't see no wrong in that, but you know, it's like shit. Freedom of speech, but freedom of speech. White people can say what
consequences.
White people can say what they want about black people, saying we kill each other, this and that, third, but they don't get penalized for that. But we say something that's real, we get in trouble, and the shit's whack.
But did he get in trouble because of his status, as far as Hollywood is concerned? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe because
if he's somebody with so much notoriety, it's like
he been with Viacom for years since he was a little kid, 17. Yeah, definitely.
Right.
He got Teen Nick. He started the Kids' Choice Awards. He started that by himself. He did all that. And he did America's Got Talent. He did Wildin' Out from scratch. Wildin' Out been out for mad years.
He doesn't even own Wildin' Out.
I'm about to say it comes down to that shit. Like he did all of that. It was like he's just the face of all of that. You know what I mean? He brought his celebrity to all of that, and he doesn't own any of that. So now, find out that he apologized, and who knows where it's gonna go from here.
I wish he never did because
y'all wish he would have stood behind his words, been 10 toes down, man behind his word. That's not apologize.
If it was me, I would have kept my word because one, he's on a podcast, so more than likely he knew what he was gonna say because he's always felt that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you say certain things, you was always taught to know what's gonna come behind it. You can't go out and call somebody, you know, whatever you want to call them and not think they're going to have they're going to retaliate. So that's how they retaliate. Fired, take everything from you. And then after he thought about his family or whatever he thought about to make that apology.
Yes, his family, definitely. But you got to think about all the other people under the Wildin' Out umbrella also. They got families, you know what I mean? All the other employees.
But that comes with it. That's what I'm saying. He should have thought about it before, but I wouldn't have apologized. It would have been what it would have been.
Because I just said
you would have moved on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have apologized for that because it's the truth. Yeah. Wherever God landed me after that, I would have been good. I heard Diddy even try to reach out to let him join on the Revolt team.
Because Diddy said that he got a home at Revolt
because you got
anything.
You got to understand, like. White people, I'm not going to say all, but back in the day, white people were savages. They enslaved us, raped us, murdered us, took us away from our country, family. Like they did everything they wanted to do.
That's happening now.
Lynching.
Still.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's still happening.
And then when he said blacks are the first Jews, where's the lie? The Bible, it says in the Bible is actually based in Israel and Africa. So what is he saying that's wrong? I don't get it, son.
It's because he's on the platform that everybody's gonna know that.
Right. He didn't say nothing wrong.
I don't think he said nothing wrong,
but he apologized.
I just feel like you can't say nothing bad about Jews out here because once you do, that's it.
Jews run the world.
That's a fact.
His mistake was not having ownership of his brand.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just being the face of a brand instead of
I think it was more like a partnership, but I think he's gonna fight it. He should fight it.
Man, listen, if Diddy didn't have the track record he had, I would have signed with Diddy and even popped more shit the same night.
But I think even if he was, I know Diddy's track record, but I think that even if he was to sign with Diddy and go on Revolt, he would be all right. Because he's Nick Cannon and Diddy's Diddy. So he have his slot on Revolt and he'd be all right, man. But if he would have owned Wildin' Out, that would have been an automatic transfer if I was Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
Bring my show right over to Revolt and call it
Instantly. I have a whole skit with white people being savages on Wildin' Out. I'll be super petty, son, like whole lot.
On some Dave Chappelle shit.
Yeah, man.
Dave Chappelle shit.
But even with everything going on, look what happened with 6ix9ine and Nicki. They fucked everything up for everybody. As far as like I actually was reading the article. So the way their numbers, 6ix9ine numbers got so high, as far as like streaming wise, it was all the merch that was being sold first.
What merch?
So he had merch. He had merch being sold for the song, just for that single he had with Nicki. So all the merch counts as streams. I'm like, yo, that's trash.
They're counting merchandise as streaming?
Exactly, son. That's why Nicki, remember at one time, I think sometime last year when Travis Scott came out with the album he came out with and Nicki came out with hers, and she was kind of mad at him because he was selling merch to boost up his numbers.
Well, that's a new thing now. You could have merchandise behind your mixtape or your album or whatever.
So now Billboard said they're going to cut that shit out. It's a wrap for that.
But how did that even get approved? That has nothing to do with...
I don't know, bro. Like, I thought music was about lyrics.
Yeah, the game done changed.
The game changed.
I don't want no parts of the game, man.
That shit's dumb.
I wouldn't want no parts of
merch
the game.
for sales. That's crazy.
So what, they got to recount their numbers now minus the merchandise?
Nah, they not even count merchandise like that no more. So if you come out with like an album, it has to come with... everything has to come with. It has a package. Not sell your merch first, then drop the song. Because all that counts as streams. And the streaming shit is just a whole confusing too, man. I don't know
how's merchandise being counted as a stream.
That's Billboard.
That's
shit,
a sale.
Man.
They
count it as a sale.
That's a whole. I don't know.
They count it as a sale, like how you selling. You remember how back in the day you used to sell CDs?
Right.
That's how they doing it.
So they counting the merch as
a CD, like a CD sale, but there's no more CDs.
Right.
It's trash. It's trash, man. I don't like that shit. I never did. That's why when the song for the week it was on top, then the next week it dropped down to 33. It went from number 1 to 33. Same day. The song was trash. Nobody listens to that shit.
The game is done, son.
Yeah,
crazy, it's over, man. I don't know what to take from that, man.
That shit crazy. Y'all been keeping sports?
I ain't been keeping up. I know you have though. What's up, Sports Center?
My man CB.
What you
got? Y'all seen the bubble?
What bubble?
NBA bubble. Everything that's going on in Disney.
What?
Disney?
Yeah, that's where the bubble's at in Disney World. In Orlando.
Okay, what's going on?
You said NBA, and you went off to Disney. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's where the bubble's at. That's where they're not quarantining, but that's where all the teams at. WNBA. Yeah, that's where they had to go. That's those.
I think that's where they're starting. That's where they're starting the
NBA.
Yeah,
where the restart is at.
It's in Disney.
Yeah,
they're starting it in Florida.
Yeah, they got that space.
So what's this bubble thing about? What is that?
So basically, it's a bubble. So everybody's confined to one big ass complex. All the teams, you're not even allowed to leave at night. So you practice, then go to your room. You're not supposed to be leaving the bubble. Y'all can't do shit. Stay in your room, play video games, whatever you got to do. And I guess somebody left the bubble and somebody snitched. Now there's a hotline for NBA players to snitch on people.
What? That's
leaving the bubble. So you get in trouble. And I'm like, yo, like this shit's getting out of hand. Like you got like even J.R. Smith, he was recording what type of food they were getting. They were getting trash ass food, like bullshit. And you know, as an athlete, you need a certain type of, you got to eat a certain type of
diet.
Yeah, certain type of diet. But they were giving them like real hotel food. Them shit. He was showing that shit, and he got in trouble. He's like, yo, I can't record how the room look, blah blah.
He said you can't record how the room look?
Nah, he can't record no more. He got in trouble for that. Yo, he showed his room. He said, yo, how I got a bed with no sheets? No comfort.
They sound like they in a fucking...
Yeah. I don't see how this shit's going to work because people already got sick inside the bubble.
What kind of sick? Like the virus sick?
Cancel the season, bro.
Yeah, they got to...
Just cancel the season. Call it
restart next year.
Yeah.
They forcing it, man. They forcing it. You know, it's some money thing, man.
Yeah, it is because they know they can't make money off fans and concession stands anymore because you can't You can't get no fans, but at least they still have their TV network contract, so that's where they're gonna get the money from.
Yeah, that's where the biggest money is gonna be coming.
Yeah, but
they forcing it still. Yo, did y'all hear something about how they're gonna have fake people in the stands?
Mm-hmm.
You heard about that?
Yeah. They forcing it now. They forcing it. Come on. Fake people, bro, son.
Fake people in the stands and fake crowd reaction like chairs and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Did you see in Korea, they play baseball. They don't got no fans. They put all teddy bears.
Really runs the world, son.
A bunch of teddy bears in the background.
That's like some real freaking cartoon anime shit.
Yeah, like some video game shit.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
You know in the video games, how the old video games used to have the people just like, you know what I mean? Just posing and shit. That's whack, bro.
Yeah, they just all sports should it should just be it, man.
No, but I could say Dana White had a successful weekend last weekend. He started something. He bought an island.
And
what?
All international fights are on an island called Fight Island.
Yep.
Yo, how the hell I'm not hearing about none of this shit? Then they could have a whole island for fighting?
Yeah, for all international fights. And they do crazy testing, everything like that to make sure the fighters, coaches, staff is extremely safe. And
I like
successful.
I like Dana White because he owns this shit. Nobody can tell him what.
Yeah.
100%. Okay,
100%.
that's why he's on that type of timing. Okay,
but you bought an island for your fighters to fight on. That's big money, bro.
Yeah. It just goes to show how they beds look over there. How they getting treated over there.
They're good over there. They're good over there.
Good bread, right?
I think that's like the only successful sport right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's going. Like they're trying to force NBA, like we were just talking about. Baseball, they supposed to be bringing that back?
Yeah, but umpires are dropping out. They don't want to play. Everybody's dropping out.
Yo, and money baseball really got players people considering to do stupid shit. Son.
Baseball players play 162 games a year, right? So now they cut it down to 60. Son, how like I don't see how none of this is gonna work. I just don't see it.
You better play to win every time you play.
That's a fact. They just forcing everything right now. I just think they're forcing it because they know they need the money.
Definitely, big.
I don't think none of that shit worth.
But it's not worth it, man. To bring a sport back and make it look crazy.
It's not worth your life. Look around.
How would they make money anyway if there's no real fans?
TV.
So they're gonna base it off what streams, pay-per-view?
I guess who's watching it? Yeah. So like, everybody's basically damn near home. So how many people in New York? Probably like say what?
Yeah, but the country's also opening back up. So how are they gonna?
Everybody stay home, watch TV. They get the money off how many people watch TV.
Yeah, they get the money off that.
That's weird.
Speaking of that, they're scarce about doing that phase 4 reopening for the city.
Yeah, I didn't even hear shit about that yet.
When is supposed to be phase 4?
They're in limbo about it. They're in limbo about it. They don't know if they want.
That's the final phase.
Nah,
I don't even know what phase is the final.
Because Chicago's in phase 4 since I went.
And it was weird. And I heard that Atlanta,
Florida closed down.
Florida, they're back. Right. They're going back to phase 1.
They opened too early.
Too early
because they closed
California as well.
Yeah, California has big numbers.
Because those are all like the vacation kid hot spots. Like those are all the kids are going.
Alabama,
spiking
Louisiana,
shit.
All that shit.
That's whack. So now back to phase 1 for them. For us, we're still at phase 3.
Long Island had Suffolk County had a rise too.
What they should have did was wait until every state reports no COVID, and then they start the phase 1, 2.
The states got to learn how to work together, man. That's the
it's
shit.
No United States, bro. That's it right there. It's not United States.
Man. Definitely not United States.
You guys been? Well, I know you guys don't watch the news as much, but y'all been hearing about the shootings in Brooklyn?
Yeah, I heard a little kid got hit. That's true.
A 1-year-old,
1-year-old, right? Yeah,
that's crazy.
Brooklyn, the Bronx,
Brooklyn on fire right now. I don't know what's going on over there. The cops not showing up, nothing. Because they mad because it got defunded. So that's how they feel. That's how they trying to be petty. So What could we do?
Funding the cops was not a good idea, man.
Definitely not a good idea.
I mean, listen, man, they ain't protecting us.
Right, but
they're killing us. So what do we do?
There's so many other ways to go about that. But,
definitely.
You know, we'll.
I mean, the cops had $6 billion, man. Y'all could give $1 billion. Yes, they took out only $1 billion. $5 billion is not going to hurt them, nigga. We don't have
for where, the entire nation or just for New York?
New York, period. NYPD. That's a lot, son. We don't have Transformers out here in the city killing us. We don't got no RoboCop. We don't got none of that. So why'd you need $6 billion? Take $1 billion.
It goes to different shit.
I think RoboCop protect us, depending on who program them, right?
That's a fact. Sir.
Depending on who programs this guy, we might need a RoboCop or something, man. You
can't come to the hood, start bodying us right now.
These new police. Speaking of all of this, this police thing and all of that, Blaze, what's going on in Valley Stream?
What's her name? Jennifer. I wrote it right here, actually. Jennifer McLegan. A single mom. She's a nurse over there in Valley Stream. That's my hometown. She's getting threats and racial slurs and all types of shit happening to her. Literally, they putting dog feces on her grass.
Dead squirrels.
It's real disgusting.
Single
over there.
Black.
Yep.
Single
Black.
mom.
Yes, she's black.
Living next door to racist.
And she has a kid also. So yeah, she has one child with her.
One child, black single mom. She living next door to these racist white people. She wrote something on her door, right?
Yeah. She had like she was pretty much venting on the door, pretty much saying, I'm here alone with my kid. I'm a nurse. If something happens to me, this is where I'm at. I've done reached out to the police. I've been paying fines for the feces in my yard, stuff like that. She just pretty much letting somebody know, like, yo, if you don't hear from me or see me, come check my house, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So it's messed up. But she's also neighbors though. Certain neighbors, they come to support her. With what's been going on with her. And also, she's been there only 3 years. So she ain't even been there that long. And she set up a hidden camera because it's not just her saying this is happening and there's no proof. She set up a camera and you see the guy walking alongside of her fence, spitting over in her fence.
Walking in his back, because she was recording his backyard. He's walking around with her.
Got a gun back there, cleaning his gun and shit with his feet up. So trying to be real intimidating. Like
so all of this happening and all of this is going on.
She called the cops.
She called the cops and nothing happened.
The cops told her, "We can't do anything unless you're harmed."
Yeah.
For me, that doesn't make no sense.
Physical harm.
First of all,
so I got to get shot first to call the cops, basically.
They are vandalizing my property. That is a crime.
Yeah, I don't know how they...
Vandalizing is not a crime?
Yes, it is.
But I guess...
But if we do it, it's a crime. If they do it, basically, that's because we could walk down the street. They'd be like, yo, you match the description or something. But you're actually calling the precinct, telling them, "Yo, I'm getting
this is what's going on, and I have proof, and y'all can't do nothing."
And they also threatened her, saying that she could easily be erased. Quote, that was the quote.
That's what they said.
Erased. Yeah. Had I heard that, it would have been a problem after that. Like, you're
Yo. So she got footage of this guy cleaning guns. You ain't even go to and this guy's like a search warrant to go see if this guy's guns is legal or illegal.
Right?
Yeah. Could you even have guns like that in Long Island? Because I know the city's different.
You could, but they can't be over, like, you can't have over a certain amount of bullets or some shit like that.
He had the big joint. I think he was like an AK or something.
Yeah, he had an AK and would have been. I saw it with the banana clip.
Yeah, he was cleaning that shit.
I think that's definitely illegal.
I think she's having I think the protest was yesterday for her, right?
Yeah, it was yesterday. Shout out to the hometown, man. People going out
very
there.
Active, very, very active.
Yeah, definitely people going out there and being involved and getting active with that situation. But that shit is crazy, bro. All the footage in the world, everything in the world is not helping this situation. Nobody's helping this situation. The news is out there. We protesting. She was there for 3 years. How is this situation gonna get fixed, man? Like, this shit makes me real angry when I hear about shit like that.
And cops tell
nothing's
God
getting
forbid
solved.
she turn up dead in her own crib, son.
Now what? Well, we just protesting
yeah.
justice for Jennifer. Then what? Nothing
and
happens.
Even the neighbors, that even the people that lived in that house before she did was complaining the same way, but they said it wasn't as extreme as the stuff she's going through. Same complaints, but on a whole nother level.
It's crazy.
I don't understand how nothing is being done, man.
They really want us out, boo.
I don't want to
make an example out of her. God forbid, man. This is the perfect time for the Black Panther Party to be at her crib. Just posted up outside, taking turns, taking shifts, you know?
Yeah, man. Somebody call a Panther. Somebody call somebody, a guardian angel, the Panther. Somebody, man. Like, come on, man. That's whack, man.
I don't like hearing stories like that because you're actually doing the right thing, recording, you have proof, and they tell you have to be harmed first for them to help you. That doesn't make no sense.
Single parent with her daughter in there, little kid.
Yeah, man. Yeah. She got to put the whole note. It's like a long list on the door of her saying, I mean, it's like a cry for help, basically. Like,
right. Why is nothing being done?
I don't know.
The first step is to get a search warrant for these people's house and go and see about those guns and take everything from there.
Man. And the news went there though, but nobody answered the door.
Yeah, she didn't want to be bothered. She said she got to work in the morning. She don't want to be bothered with all that shit. She just wants justice to be done. Like, it's that easy, son. Like, yo, they doing a crime.
Sad, man.
But if it's us, we could just walk down the street. They pull us over, and then they think we're doing something. But you actually calling, and somebody want to
and report, and nothing's being done.
And doing it's just trash.
Yeah, that really, really upsets me. That story really upsets me, man. Because you know, I mean, growing up, I lived with my mom all my life, single parent, me and my brother. So I could just only imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You move somewhere in a house for a better living for you and your child, and now you got to deal with racist motherfuckers next door.
And she's a nurse. You might need her one day. God
man, they need
the
her
ambulance
now.
Don't show up on time. Look,
they need her now. It's COVID season, man. What? Man,
you got hate in your heart. You ain't thinking about nothing like that, son.
Of course.
You ain't even.
Of course.
They rather die before they let a black person touch them and save their life. Ignorance is a serious thing, son.
Of course, man. Unfucking believable.
That's why I couldn't be in, like, I always think about that. I can't be in the medical field because, like, if a white supremacist came and I got to save his life, and I would be just looking like this, G. I don't know if I could.
I would save his life.
I don't know if I could, man. I just think about just all the bad shit niggas been doing.
I would, because I got to show them that I'm not like you. That's how I would. That's, you know what I mean. I'm not gonna save too many of them, but maybe one or two. But the rest of them, because I know they probably won't spare my life or none of my family or friends. So,
facts.
You know.
Yo, rest in peace to the big Woo, Pop Smoke. 4 people been charged in the death of Pop Smoke, and prosecutors are seeking a death penalty for 2. I think altogether it was 5 adults and 2 teenagers that was involved in the situation.
Mm-hmm. Shit was crazy.
Home invasion in the Hollywood Hills.
See, even though it's a good thing, how come this is happening right when his album came out?
What, like,
that's the funny shit. I don't.
Nah, but they couldn't really do anything too because it was COVID. It was bad at that time. Remember?
It don't matter. News is news. It don't matter. So because COVID died down, okay, so this is all that's been happening. We caught his killers. Nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that.
Yeah, you're right, because
I'm not buying that, son.
Nothing is, because Cali right now is bad with the coronavirus right now, so and it doesn't really make it.
That is kind of strange how these guys get caught up right when his album dropped.
All of a sudden,
that is kind of weird. Man. I don't know how deep I'll leave that to Blaze. I'm gonna definitely get into that.
I
ain't gonna go too deep with it, but
gotta do the CV episode, man.
I'm gonna start because
conspiracy
getting crazy out here, man.
Yeah, I don't know. That's definitely kind of weird, man. But we'll see what happens with that situation also.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with that situation also.
I gotta say, man, I'm kind of happy right now. This is our 10th fucking episode. It's 10 weeks in, man. 10 weeks in. Damn, we've been grinding, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It don't even feel like it, but
yeah. But 10 weeks?
And this is this is the 10th episode. We ain't got no company with us, man.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of company lately, man. Yeah. Shout out to everybody who participated in this, man.
Yes. Thank you. We appreciate you guys.
We 10 in and this is just the beginning. This is just the seed part, man. We ain't even bust through the dirt starting to grow yet. So we doing what we gotta do, man. My brothers, we gonna pack this thing up.
Yes, sir. He said
we 10 in. And we gonna keep it going, man. Much love and respect, man. Everybody be cool. Everybody stay safe. Everybody health is wealth. Take care of yourself. We're gonna keep the ball rolling for y'all.
That's a fact. Yo, you guys, man. We need to get Tanya Simons, boy.
Shout out to Tanya. If y'all don't know already, go to Just Ate Catering. She has sea moss for sale.
It's terrific. It's terrific.
Flavored sea moss for sale.
I eat it like ice cream.
hey,
it's that serious. I eat it like ice cream.
Flavored
your kids gonna eat it like applesauce. It's awesome.
Shit's good.
Got the gummies for the kids. Got the sea moss small bottles for the kids. Got the big gummies for the grown-ups. Also Just Sips, we got mixed drinks and all that good stuff. So if you want to, pull out on the vibe out on the weekend. Also,
podcast, hold on. I do want to
hold on. Also, it's a new venture. We have masks going on, Haitian flag mask, Bajan mask, Belize mask. So we got masks on deck. So go to the Just Ate Catering page, DM, and use the code word Wavestarter516. You might get a discount.
Let's go, Blaze. Anything else?
Nah, we good. Y'all stay healthy. Catch y'all on the next joint.
All right, bro. Catch y'all on the next one, man.
All right. See.